He slows it down. Fraser clears it off the hands of Darge. He fires it. Mike Brown saves it, puts it up in the air, and flings it back. McClure tries a shot, and Lee McClure scores! Lee McClure with goal number 3 in a Demonz jersey gets it past the right flank of Mike Brown and ties up the game at 1 with 7:57 left to go in the first. A power play goal means the fans here get a power play pretzel from Boston's Bistro on State Route 48 and on the corner of Dogleg Road / Westbrook in Inglewood, Ohio. Takes flight. There's Mahfouz near side. Pulls it to the slot. Gobbled up by Mike Brown's gloves, and he coughs it back up. Shot by Riccio is in! The defenseman pours it through, and we're tied again at 2. 15:54 left to go in the second. That's now 22 shots on goal for the Demonz compared to 17 for the Whalers. Riccio slapped it towards Mike Brown. And under 12 to play in the second, still tied up at 2. Brian Marks has it. Moves it forward. Battagila leaves it behind. It's Juliano. He controls it, heading towards Mike Brown, and he drags it in! Jonathan Juliano with goal number 3 in a Demonz jersey. And Dayton takes their first lead of the night, 3-2. 11:43 left to go in the second. Eleven 15 left to go in the second. And the face-off won. We have a fight. Fisticuffs coming out. It's Roger Taguna versus David Lund. Here we go. Center ice. The helmets are off. The gloves are off. Taguna comes in. He circles around David Lund, who stays stationary. Taguna, he avoids the first punch from Lund. Lund going at it crazily. He's throwing those fists right at Taguna. Taguna's not scared. And David Lund down on his back. Roger Taguna takes David Lund down to the ice. The fans love Roger Taguna pumping his arms up at sections 22 and 24, taking down Danbury's David Lund. Both gentlemen in 5 for fighting. Taguna versus Lund. Puck stops in the neutral zone, picked up by Stan Lasov. So I'll stop the clock, 10:31 left. We'll have a face-off in center ice. Jesse Felton will skate on the left D. And skating on the right D is Igor Karlov. Karlov shoves it back behind him. The Whalers win that face-off. And Lasov, we got another fight. Lee McClure going at it now with Rob Dongora. Lee McClure says, let's dance. Gloves and helmets off. Center ice, another fisticuff. Lee McClure coming out. Dongora trying to grab the hands of Lee McClure. McClure grabbing the hair and spinning around. He's got Dongora in a wrap now. Dongora is still punching. Left hand hooks to the face of McClure. Lee McClure with his knees hits it down the ice. Fight continues. McClure, he's got his left leg grab, and Lee McClure thrown down on the ice by Rob Dongora. Lee McClure had his left leg grabbed up by Dongora, and McClure thrown down on the ice. So Dongora wins this fight for the Whalers. We have 2 fights, both teams pulling it peace. The fans just loving it up here at Dayton. Not that much noise in the first period compared to the second. Felton spins it. Now Juliano breakaway. Shot, score! Jonathan Juliano, his second of the night. A shorthanded goal and a major penalty, and we're tied up at 4. 6:57 left to go in the third. Still a minute 29 left to go in the Nick Williams major penalty, but that goal by Jonathan Juliano, huge for the Demons. Here with the coach, Trevor Karazowicz. The Dayton Demons fall with 8.8 seconds left to go in the third, 5-4 to the Danbury Whalers. Coach, very, very tough loss.
Yeah, that was a tough one, especially when we battled back and scored a shorthanded goal there. Juliano scored a nice one, and then it's just a brain lapse. That's all it is. And all of a sudden there's 3 guys down low, and there's a guy open in front of the net with 8 seconds to go. You can't have that.
Now, besides that game-winning goal for Danbury, how did you think your team competed tonight?
I thought we played well. We played a good at least 40, 45 minutes tonight. We never, again, like I said, a few brain lapses there for about 15 minutes, maybe 5 minutes a period. But it seems like every time we do something wrong, it ends up in the back of our net. So it's like we got to limit our mistakes.
Now, this is the last home game of 2013, the calendar year, and we're back home next week. Danbury's back in town. Watertown's in for 2. But first, you guys are on the road at Danville tomorrow, Sunday, and Tuesday. 2 big games on the road. What are you guys looking forward to in Illinois?
Obviously, Danville's they're a tough team to play against. They just come out and work hard. That's all they do. They're just a hard-working team. They're a blue-collar team. That's all they're there for, and their coach does the same thing. And we got to come out and match their intensity, get a few off the hop on them, and limit their possessions.
Now, yesterday the Demons picked up a 5-3 win against Watertown, and you guys were down 3-1 after 1, 3-2 after 2, and then you scored 3 against the Privateers to win the game. An empty netter by Anthony Battagila puts the icing on the cake. Ahmed Mahfouz with the game winner, and Battaglia with the tying goal in reverse order. But it was a great game Friday and had a great turnout of fans, both last night and tonight. Very, very loud across the 2 games.
Yeah, it was a good game. Again, like the fans, everything were good tonight. Even last night, it just sucks that you don't get the win in front of them. You know what I mean? You got to get those wins, especially when it's 4-4 with 8 seconds to go in your home arena. You got to get that win. You got to get that puck's got to get out. It's just plain and simple.
Now, what are you looking forward to in the new year as a coach, as a part of the Demons, and just personally?
Again, like I said before, consistency. Like we can't win a game, lose a game, win 2, lose 1. We got a streak here. We got to get it going here. We got to maintain possession with Danbury. It's just simple. Like it's us and Danbury that's spread away from the pack, and we got to maintain with them.
Coach, as always, thanks for your time, and Happy New Year, okay?
Thanks. Happy New Year to you, too.
You're watching Dayton Demonz Television. Here with Justin Brosnan, Brian Marks, and Jesse Felton here on Dayton Demonz TV. Tough loss tonight for the Demons, 5-4 against the Danbury Whalers. But gentlemen, it's good to see all of you here. The first time I'm interviewing Justin Brosnan and Jesse Felton, and the second time I'm interviewing you, Brian Marks.
Oh, yeah.
And last year, you avoided me last year on the post-game interviews. So it's great to have all 3 of you on here. Now, Justin, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Kid from Minnesota, playing hockey my whole life. Came out to Dayton, having a good time so far. Yeah. What else do you want to know?
Where'd your history of hockey begin?
Began in Roseville, Minnesota, playing youth hockey all the way up to high school, and then played some juniors. Took a couple of years off, and now I'm playing here in Dayton.
It's Justin Brosnan to my left, to my right, on your left, and to my immediate left is Brian Marks. He's coming back for his second year with the Dayton Demonz and for his second post-game interview. How are you doing today, Brian?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm okay. It's a tough loss tonight, but we still have the fans over here at the Hera Pub. They're all celebrating. They love it when you guys come out to the pub.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that they wait around and Hang out with us for a little while. We get to chit-chat a little bit, so that's nice. And they love doing it, and we love coming in here, so it's always a good time.
And to my far left is Jesse Felton. He's also back with the Demons after last year. Jesse, how are you doing tonight?
Could be a little bit better if we came away with a win, but not too bad.
It was a tough 5-4 loss to the Danbury Whalers. How tough? 8.8 seconds for the game-winning goal for the Whalers. So what's been your guys' history of hockey? We talked a little bit about Justin Brazen. He started in Minnesota with youth hockey. How about you guys?
Started in about 6 or 7 years old back in Wisconsin, and just been playing ever since.
Yeah, I mean, I started when I was about 5 or 6 too, and back in New York, and yeah, it's been hockey ever since.
Now, how are all three of you gentlemen enjoying Dayton, Ohio thus far?
Yeah, it's a good time.
Do you really want me to answer that?
Yes.
It's great.
It's great. He asked that question. It's like, it's great.
I mean, it's a great place to play hockey. The fans love us, and it's always a good time. There's always something to do. A lot of trouble you can get into here, and it's right up our alley.
He's a Chiefs regular.
I don't even know what that place is.
So, what did you guys do for the holiday season? Christmas was just last Wednesday, and New Year's will be next week. What did you guys do for Christmas, and what are you guys doing to celebrate the New Year's coming in?
Just went home about 9 hours, ate a lot of food, slept a lot, gave some kids some snow washes, so it was a good time.
I spent most of it on a bus coming back from Danbury, but
Did it break down?
yeah, a little bit, kind of. But no, I flew home. What was it? Monday morning. Then got back Monday night. It wasn't really much of a vacation, I'll tell you that much.
And how about you?
I actually rode up with Feltz. Dad picked me up from Wisconsin, went home, surprised the family. It was a good time. Good to see the family. And then New Year's Eve, we go play a game, so that's kind of how we're celebrating the new year.
So, with Jesse and Brian returning, last year they played for head coach Mark Lefebvre, who's now in England. How are you guys transferring this under Coach Karaszewicz?
Me and Mark Steve both played with and against Kraz for years, and he's a great guy, and he can relate to the players pretty well because we played last year. So he's just a good guy to play for. He expects a lot out of us, knows what we can bring to the table every night. So
We will rock you.
I love it when the music kicks on during the interviews. But Justin, what's it like playing under Coach Karaszewicz?
It's great. He's a great guy, good coach. He's stern but fair. It's overall a good time.
It's Justin Brazen, Brian Marks, and Jesse Felton, and you're watching Dayton Demonz Television. Gentlemen, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
thanks a lot.
You're watching Dayton Demonz Television.